What's up, everybody? Brickhouse here with another video on Monday, March the 25th. Spring is here. It's a beautiful day here in Central Florida. And I just got to say, Alyssa Mercante. Why do you think you have to take it upon yourself to ask for anyone that has any information on a prominent female Twitch streamer when you could just go to the source and ask her yourself? And that's pretty much what's happening here, folks. This actually is from Friday afternoon, and it goes on over the weekend. There's a story I've been simmering that I really want to pick back up again. If anyone has any connections to a prominent female Twitch streamer or gaming personality who leans heavily or very hard into Christianity and homophobia, DM me or email me at link in bio. Now, some of us know who she's talking about. Now, granted, I haven't been doing this as long as some others, but I know she's talking about one Melonie Mac. And just stop. Please, just stop. Also, if you personally know any decently popular gaming personality streamers who have seen a meteoric rise in popularity shortly after adopting more reactionary views, email me. What she's talking about here is anybody that's gained popularity over the Sweet Baby Inc. revelations. Now, over at that Park Place, they put out an article yesterday, in fact. Mark Kern warns Kotaku and Geo Media they are opening up themselves to lawsuits as editor Alyssa Mercante attempts to dig up dirt on one Melonie Mac. I just happen to agree with Mark Kern. Former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern issued a warning that Kotaku and its parent company Geo Media are opening themselves up to lawsuits as they unleash editor Alyssa Mercante to dig up dirt on YouTuber Melonie Mac and others. Kern's comments come as part of a lengthy thread that stemmed with Mercante sending out a call for dirt on Mac, which I just read you the posts over on X. Kern began his thread writing, Kotaku editor Alyssa Mercante has a weird grudge against Melonie Mac and wants to fight her. Now she has convinced Kotaku to let her write a hit piece on Melonie, calling out anyone with rumors for ammo. This is not journalism, it's anger, and it's a power play. And it is. See, because that's what people on that side of the spectrum or that side of the aisle or who emotionally react to things do. They put out a call to action, they gather up their little internet buds, and they try to dig up dirt on somebody, then they write a piece that's nothing more than slander without going to the source and interviewing the source. Now, if I was Melonie Mac and Alyssa Mercante came to me and said, hey, I'd like to do an interview about you, I'd just tell her, no, not doing it. Because no matter what I tell you, you're not going to write the truth. Kotaku's editor-in-chief resigned, leaving a power vacuum at the top. Alyssa and Carolyn Pettit are the only editors left and would be next in line for the EIC promotion. Alyssa has convinced Geo Media to let her continue to write news, quote-unquote, while Kotaku pivots to gaming guides. She cites how her prior hit piece on Cabrutus Rambo was the second highest traffic article on Kotaku. She likely leveraged this to get Geo Media to agree. Next, he noted that Mercante is attempting to build up her own profile in the wake of her hit piece on Cabrutus Rambo As Alyssa fights over the scraps at Kotaku, she has been very busy drumming up PR for herself, a combination of nerd-baiting tweets and an interview tour with CBC, it's Canadian Broadcasting Corp, for those of you in Rio Linda. And Nerds of Culture is an obvious attempt to curry visibility. The interviews have almost no views and a huge dislike ratio because it's failing. But GeoMedia may not be looking that closely, only noticing she is getting a higher profile. Well, they do say that, what they say, negative promotion or negative advertising is better than no advertising at all. Kern then shared a screen cap of a couple of posts from Mercante and Opine. Now Alyssa has seemingly gotten Kotaku approval for not just one hit piece, but a slew of them targeting any prominent gaming personality or YouTuber. If she can get enough traffic, she might be able to save her job and get the EIC position at a rapidly fading Kotaku. And she's starting with Melonie Mac because of her Christian values that ignited her first angry tweet at Mel in 2023. Now, he did share some advice, and that is his tactic to defeat Kotaku and his warning of possible lawsuits. The best way to defeat Kotaku is to starve them out and not give them any traffic. Let them switch over to game guides and fade away in a year. But I have a word of caution for GeoMedia and Kotaku. They allow Alyssa Mercante to write these smear articles. They had better be prepared. GeoMedia's Deadspin was killed off by the Chiefs fan lawsuit. If you don't know what that is, go look at my videos I did on that a couple months back. Given Alyssa's propensity to lie, Kotaku and GeoMedia are likely to open themselves up for legal liability as she goes after prominent gaming personalities. Alyssa cannot just cost Kotaku its news section. She could cost them millions of dollars in damages and kill off Kotaku forever. So, obviously, GeoMedia didn't learn from the Deadspin debacle. Now, this article here over on Fandom Pulse from Jack Dunn, he goes in not from the legal side of it, but why is Alyssa Mercante cozying up to Melonie Mac? Well, Melonie Mac knew Mercante was talking about her and responded, you could always just talk to me if you want, but it looks like you'd rather find people who don't like me to help you formulate some hate and lies to fit a narrative you've inevitably made up in your head for your witch hunt. And she's not wrong, because that's what they do. They go out, they put out the call, people dig up dirt, they formulate what they think is reality instead of going to the source and saying, hey, we'd like to interview you. And again, I'll say it. If I was Melonie Mac, I'd tell her no, because no matter what Melonie Mac answers, it's not going to be in the piece. Things will be taken out of context. Things will be snipped. Things will be edited to make Melonie look bad. So, I, for one, would encourage Melonie just to let them do what they're going to do and keep speaking the truth, sister. That's all I can say. Just keep speaking the truth. Because ultimately, in this situation, as in others, the truth's gonna rule. Truth's gonna come out, and Kotaku will just fade away. So, you guys, tell me what you think about this whole situation. Comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here, seeing this video, watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one.